I got married just under 9 months ago. It was one of the most tremendous times of my life. I knew there was going to be work involved, especially for my wife, but I didn't know how much writing was involved, or how much writing I was going to have to do. Weddings are events. They are often well planned, elaborate, and attended by many people. My bride and I had to sit down and really plan out how our wedding would look. This involved lots of writing for both of us. A bride and a groom are responsible for declaring their love for each other during written statements called vows. My wife and I decided to use classic written vows. The first thing we had to do was create a budget. A budget is a set amount of money we wanted to spend. This was difficult to write, especially when it came to deciding how much we wanted to spend on food. The next thing was to decide who was going to be invited. So many of my students wanted to be on my list, which we had to write. This took many drafts. We ended up with 150 people invited to our wedding. We really wanted our loved ones to write to us about our special day. So, we put out an antique typewriter for them to type us a special message. We weren't the only ones to write for that day. Some of the most difficult things to write for a wedding are the speeches. My best man and my wife's maid of honor each gave a speech, as well as a few of my other friends. The best one was a haiku. With the rings on our fingers, we started the arduous task of thanking everyone for our great event. Crafting thank you notes is a long and deliberate process, as you should write a detailed message to each person that was invited. There is a significant amount of writing involved in a wedding. In the end, the work is worth the result.